Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth from BeautyBlondie.com. Today I'm here to talk to you about 5 of the most common things that people do that causes split ends on their hair. And these are things that by no fault of our own, sometimes things just happen. So I know that it's a very important thing that you need to be able to do is you need to get your hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. It's very important, especially during the summer seasons when your hair is super dry, the sun is so hot like it was this past year for us. It is just one of the most important things that you can do to keep your hair healthy and to keep it so that it can grow nice and long. So, number 2, you are going to need to cool down your hair as far as not using such high heat products. Not saying you can't straighten your hair or curl your hair, but I'm saying that the temperature sometimes can go up to almost 450 degrees and it's just extremely hot. So you want to make sure that you either turn your heats down cooler or don't use hot tools on your hair as often as you should, or as often as you do. The next thing that you can do to kind of prevent split ends from coming is at night, if you're a really heavy sleeper, you move around a lot, your hair ends up waking up all over the place, then that is taking a lot of damage on the hair. So you need to be very careful when you're sleeping. One of the things you can do is you can braid your hair off to the side. That way while you're sleeping, it's loose enough where if it comes out, it's not going to harm the hair, but it's not like a ponytail, whereas if you do a pony or even like a messy bun, then that hair is stuck right in that position and it just tossing and turning causes the hair to break, especially where you have that ponytail holder. So being able to braid your hair is a lot easier on the hair and it causes less friction and it's not going to break as much. Another thing while sleeping is that try to find a satin pillowcase or a silk pillowcase. In doing so, your hair isn't going to get caught as much as if you're using, let's say, a flannel or a thicker pillowcase where your hair is going to then get real nested up in just like a big rat's nest. That's not what we're going for. It's not what we want, and that can cause a lot of split ends as well. So make sure that you have a nice soft pillowcase that's not going to damage your hair, especially silk. It's very soft and smooth, so when you're moving your head throughout your sleeping habits, then you're not going to get that real tangled hair that causes split ends. The last thing that you are going to not believe, and I didn't believe this when I first heard it, is actually your purse. Your purse can be a huge cause of split ends and not even knowing it. When you go to grab your purse and you go and put it right on your shoulder, your hair gets caught underneath all of the straps from your purse. And then when you go to move it, it tends to break the hair. So one tip that you can do is take your hair, move it out of the way, and then put your purse on your shoulder. And it's leaving your hair a lot nicer and softer, and it doesn't take as big of a toll. Now, I will be so honest, there are some times when I'm cutting hair, and I know that their hair was nice and straight when they came the last time, and then it's completely uneven. So first question I ask them is, which side do you usually hold your purse on? And when they tell me, I know instantly that's when it's from. It really can make a tremendous difference just by which side your purse is on, because it's damaging the hair that much. So these are 5 simple things that you can do to prevent split ends from happening sooner than they have to. It is also very important to make sure that you moisturize and condition your hair, whether that's in the shower or leave-in conditioner. I showed one that I personally love. You can check that one out. I know that these 5 tips will be able to help you preserve your hair longer and not have to worry about getting split ends so soon after your haircut. So let's review them one more time. Make sure that you get your hair cut every 6 to 8 weeks. Make sure that you don't use high heats when blow drying, curling, or flat ironing. Make sure you don't overheat your hair. You want to braid your hair before you go to bed, and make sure you use a satin pillowcase or a silk pillowcase so it's nice and soft. And you also want to be very careful when you're putting your purse onto your shoulder so that you're not ripping any of the hair and therefore leaving split ends. So these are the 5 simple things that you can do to preserve your hair. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment box below. I'd love to help you out, answer any questions you might have. So again, this is Elizabeth from beautyblondie.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to my blog and to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing.